going. We're rolling. You ready?
You ready? You guys are. You
ready? And action! I'm Tracy.com.
I'm Amanda Warford.
And you are?
Mac McDonald.
And Mac McDonald, tell us, what do you do?
Well, when I'm not working or making movies, I run the Jacksonville 48-Hour Film Project.
The Jacksonville 48-Hour Film Project? What's that all about?
Well, it's about making a movie in 48 hours. We get teams from all over the First Coast area. Last year we had 26 teams. This year we're trying for 40. And they have 48 hours to make a 4 to 7 minute short film, and then we screen them over at the Florida Theater.
Now, last year was the inaugural year, so tell us, what has changed this year?
Well, a lot has changed this year. First of all, last year we screened at the library. This year at Florida Theater, big step up, 1,900 seats. Come on down, get your tickets. And second of all, last year we had our kickoff and drop-off event at Twisted Martini at the Landing. It was such a huge success. The Landing is now incorporated into the actual weekend activities, where now we're part of the weekend events going on at the Landing. And the big news this year is we finally partnered up with the Jacksonville Film Festival, and some of the select winning teams are going to be screened at the Jacksonville Film Festival this year, so that's huge.
So how far in advance is the film project actually going to happen before the film festival starts?
The actual filmmaking happens roughly 3 weeks before the film festival. We'll screen the films on May 6th and 7th. The competition is the weekend of the May 2nd through the 4th. We'll screen the films on the 6th and 7th. They'll be judged on the 8th or 9th, and then I'll get the list to Jesse over at the Jacksonville Film Festival. And then the winning films that are selected will be screened on May 21st at the closing night events at the Terry Theater at the Times Union Performing Arts Center.
Which, by the way, is also Jacksonville.com night of the film festival.
Sweet.
Yes, throwing out a little plug there.
Jacksonville.com love.
Absolutely. Now, you also have a new category this year. Tell us about that.
Oh, yes, and this year I got it squared away. We're actually testing it for the 48-Hour Film Project, a student film category. Teams that are made up of, the whole crew is nothing but students, whether it be middle school, high school, college. The whole crew has to be students, and then they'll be eligible for special prizes for student films, best student film, best student director, things like that. So.
Now, I'm sorry, 48 hours is not very long to make a film.
No, absolutely not.
What are some of the things that happened last year that you can tell us about?
Well, the number one thing that went wrong for teams, and we only had 3 teams be late. 26 teams, only 3 were late. Only 1 didn't turn in a film. And on all those 4 films, mechanical failure with the computer during rendering, which is the editing process. That's the most common thing that goes wrong. A lot of the teams took it seriously. My first time I competed in Washington, D.C. about 7 years ago. And me and my friends, we drank. We drank a lot. And no, we didn't finish. We didn't get our film made. And so.
You didn't finish drinking, or you didn't finish
filming? Well, we finished drinking. A little too much drinking. So rule number 1, don't drink. So.
Right on. Well, okay, this year Amanda and I are competing. And our team is called
14 Before 48.
Tell them why, Amanda.
We are going to be filling Jacksonville.com with content about our team starting 14 days before the 48-Hour Film Project.
We are going to take all of Jacksonville on this journey with us. Now, let's ask them some questions for you and I, because it's our first time.
Yeah, can you give us any hints as to what we need to do?
Come to the meet and greet party like we're at here tonight at the River City Brewing Company. Today's the 3rd. I don't know when this will air. But on Thursday, the 17th, we'll have our second meet and greet party right here underneath the covered back deck of the River City Brewing Company. Mark Henry, the bar manager, is great enough to give us the facility to use. Come down, meet people. There's a lot of actors here, a lot of crew talent here. They're looking to join teams, they're forming teams, and so get your team made. Second thing is, do your pre-production. You can't write your script ahead of time, but you can make up concepts, and you can figure out locations that match your concepts, and you can find locations that match your concepts, and you can cast people that you think will fit what you're thinking about doing. And then on the night that you start the competition on Friday night, you call the people that fit what you're going to have to do, and you get going that way.
But you can't write your screenplay.
Oh no writing the screenplay before then. That's all part of it. At 7 o'clock on Friday, you find out a line of dialogue, a prop, a character, and a genre your film has to be in. And then you have 48 hours to write it, shoot it, edit it, and put music to it, and turn it in at 7:30 at the Jacksonville Landing. That's right.
Go 14 Before 48.